The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Check. 1, 2 for the mind state. Dez Cortez and Emory Law. Welcome to the show. Y'all tuned in now. Hit record. Time to make it real. This that one show, mentally ill. We don't hide, we just chill. We say the kind of things that you feel. Raw talk from the couch to the curb. Every dark thought from the city to the burbs. From panics on Bel Air, we even picking up calls. We unpack it all, no mask, no filter at all. Dez say, how you been? Low say, man, where I begin. From meds on the sink to nights you overthink. We drag it to the light, let it blink.
This is mentally ill. Say it out loud till it pop like the steel. We ain't running from the pain, we real. Every scar that you hide, we reveal. This is mentally ill. Talk that truth, let the shame stand still. If your mind feel heavy, just chill. Just play.
Love that shit, bro. Love it. Welcome to another episode of Mentally Ill. Of course, I am Dez Cortez. And to my right, as always, my dog, Emory Law. What it do, my baby?
What up, though, boy?
How you feeling, my dog?
Hey, I'm good, bro. Living.
Hey, man.
This one we living.
We living.
Yeah.
Hey, I know y'all gonna be able to see the big smiles on our faces, man, because we got a lot going on that's really, really great. And then we got a great guest, too. But then right before that, though, we got to holler at the voice in the darkness. What it do?
Same to you, already. Not much.
What is you eating, dog?
This nigga eat a fillet of fish.
Oh, I mean, that's better than a Big Mac that you was just eating earlier. This nigga had a Big Mac on top of a filet of fish sandwich. Hey, man.
I don't like your attitude.
You're going to have to get healthy.
I'm trying.
We're going to try. But anyway, man, as I said, we got a special guest. Somebody I've been knowing
third component
over
to the pack.
Over 20 years. Writer, director, actor, singer, band leader, composer, writer,
philanthropist,
songwriter,
philanthropist,
all that shit, and on top of that, he my motherfucking brother, the one, the only Kamal Smith.
Hey, Daisy.
What's the word, Pippins?
What it do, my baby?
Man, glad to be here, man.
Yes, sir.
Good to be here, bro.
Glad to have you here, man.
Yeah, man. This shit took too long.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did.
But we here now, though.
We here, man.
That's all that matters, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We here, man. The reason that we on such a high or whatever is because we are having the opportunity, which really segues right into what we were going to talk about first. We had the opportunity to like see the fruits of not necessarily our labor, but the labor of the people who came early in the film scene as far as Detroit goes.
Yeah.
So we just came from a premiere.
Yep. Shout out to Liz.
Shout out to Liz Fox. It's so dope. L, like, who else?
Demetrius.
Demetrius. Everybody. Roll, Q, both Qs. Like, I mean, just seeing everybody there, seeing what they're producing, seeing how people are liking it. Seeing everything that's going on, thinking about where we really started from, bro.
Let's just start with doing. So many people talk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love seeing execution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, doing it.
You have to do it. You have to do it. So, with that being said, and this being mentally ill, I wanted to take us back to when we first met, 2005. We were about to do a show. Now, me and Lo already told our story about how we got to that actual play.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know
Love
yours.
Is.
Yeah. So how did you get to the Love
Oh
Is?
man,
Even the audition, yeah.
Right.
yeah. So I wrote I wrote a poem, bro. Look, but on the audition, I don't know if y'all remember, you said you can audition with a monologue, a poem, or I think it might have said a song.
Yeah.
At that point in time, back then, I was like big on writing poetry. So I wrote a poem about love, and they loved it and loved it so much they actually incorporated it in the play. If you remember, I actually performed that poem. Yeah. And then it was on. It was Brothers for Life. You know,
Crazy.
Literally is that easy.
Literally the first time we met. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. And it's just to be in that situation and be where we were. Think about who we were surrounded by. You know what I mean? Think about like where they are now, like what's going, like compared to what we were doing then and what's going on now. It's like night and day, dog. Like the cameras, the crews, dog. We was doing all that like by ourselves, dog. Like
Yeah.
straight loading everything, like
Yeah. We were.
you like changing the lights and then gotta shoot the scene.
Yeah.
You know
talking
what I
about
mean?
for
Like anything.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Like
Coffee talk.
yeah, I mean, and then like even in the plays, bro, like we moving shit. You
Set
know what I
for-
mean?
yeah,
like,
set- yeah.
It was just like we was really on a grind, bro.
Shout out to E-Brad and Rick.
Yeah.
Building them.
Oh,
They,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Building the sets. Literally. In Rick's basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we was all on some family shit like that, going on tour, that all that, like how we had to do. Man, that was wild.
Yeah, bro.
Those some good times.
It was.
But see, what y'all didn't understand though is at that time mentally, I was going through it because that was right after they told me I couldn't play football no more. So
Okay.
I didn't know how to take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
starting your new life.
and then coming home as like you supposed to be the man, like you supposed to be in a league, and then you coming home and you don't even know where you about to work at.
Yeah.
What you about to do.
Yeah.
And all that shit just like taken from you so fast and gone. Like I was in a
deep depression.
deep depression, bro.
That was 05?
That
I
was
remember
05.
when you. I remember when you first.
That's
spoke
when
on
I
that.
first came home. Yeah. Now I had been going through it since I think I got diagnosed in like 03.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had been, a few years into it. Like I tried to coach for a little while or whatever,
Yeah.
but it just wasn't working out with the schedules and with my stomach and how things was going.
Yeah.
So I remember just being at the crib like,
What? So
what the fuck just happened?
in them moments, like, so we talking about mentally ill. So like, as far as your mental, what was it like adjusting from what you thought was about to turn into a career and having to
It was one of the worst moments of my life. You know what I mean? Because I had to believe that I had to be a certain way.
Yeah.
Like I had to be the man, bro. The block had quieted down. We wasn't making no real money. Like dope really wasn't moving how I was. You know what I mean? So they really like, bro, you get on. And like really my plan was to get signed.
You were the gift horse.
And use my signing bonus to get the block back banging. And that's one of the main reasons that I didn't get that shit. Because I was so, man, I don't even know what to even call it.
That was your plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nigga, I wasn't right. Nigga, what you mean, bro?
That was
To get
listen,
to get the
bro,
block back banging?
You were 60, nigga. I was 17. Okay? I was a kid, bro. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's all I knew. Ain't nobody else around me had no money but the niggas who had dope. I ain't see no lawyers, no doctors, no motherfucking nobody had no money but the niggas who had dope.
Okay. I'm just gonna say okay for right now. You
Whatever, nigga. I was in a certain place.
Now, this what's funny is, it was too, for me, it was like, it wasn't as critical, right? But I was still in a funk because, my singing career came to a halt. That's how I got into acting.
hold
you know
on,
what I mean?
okay,
That was 05. Yeah. I stopped, and when I went to American Idol in 2004 in Cleveland,
Damn, I remember that.
yeah, that was it for me. You know what I mean? I was just like, bro, I've been chasing this dream for so long. I'm sick of it.
Done with it. Okay.
So I was in a funk, but it was like, it wasn't the same, right? Like your dreams were.
I mean,
but my dreams kind of were like just.
A funk.
So what the hell I'm gonna do now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So love is.
I forgot about it.
So we kind of all came in on that what I'm gonna do now type shit.
Yes, because
Not only that, bro. You got to figure. In the next year, my dad died.
Right.
So then I was really messed up.
And my dad died.
Right.
Both our dads died in the same year.
Yes.
And
yes. 06. Yeah. So
that shit was wild.
You know, to have the. I mean.
wow.
You gotta, I'm gonna say, to have the outlet.
We were dealing with a lot.
And people never knew that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That actually, if you remember, Corinne, that was my directorial debut. At like he died 2 weeks before we did God, what was that play? Not Love Is, the next one. That was Voices in My Head. Voices in My Head.
Yeah.
And that was my directorial debut. And you know, I never got a chance to see it or whatever. So
See, what I find interesting is what y'all were coming off of. I was coming from Lansing, from Michigan State pretty much. So I moved back home trying to figure life out. But you figure, remember, I was coming home off of all that trial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
Free.
I would have just been getting out right now. Had heard lie
Work.
works. So
20 years.
25.
20. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah, 20,
minimum 20.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm looking at where my headspace was, and then to run into y'all in that audition. I literally remember at one point we were all chopping it up like we had knew each other for years.
No, it was like we went to the beer company.
Yeah. From that point on, that was the tradition.
Yeah.
That's some like soul family type shit. You know what I mean? Like we
all traumas met,
and we
in that moment.
But
in that moment,
and we ain't really like take the trauma off of each other. We just kind of helped. We just kind of
balance it.
We just kind of piled it on. Like we
know
just
how to process
like we didn't. Like we just started getting worse. Truthfully,
Yeah.
We started drinking more. We started fooling more. Started fucking with the hoes more. We started clowning.
All
bro.
in that, but still in that moment, we had that in common: creating.
Yeah.
Literally.
Absolutely. Yeah. We definitely was the creator of our lives at that time.
Absolutely.
We just didn't know exactly what we wanted, and we had to find out
Yeah.
what we didn't want.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because we was wild.
Take it back. I mean,
we was wilding,
no,
bro.
we were wilding.
Like, why would we go
Wilding.
do intermission and just go next door
I mean, just tell me
and
what I say.
smash a beer and then
Down a beer and go back and
go back and perform?
This is what we were mentally.
Wild
Stupid.
drinking there though.
Before each show.
Yes.
So look, we used to have shows, y'all, at 1515 Broadway, which was a
legendary
black box small theater.
It's a
Held about
barbershop now, right?
It's a barbershop now. Held about what, like 110 people or whatever, or something like that.
Literally
At the most.
true black box.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So
Really, maybe it was
connected
100, but
100. We
like, come on, Chris. Yeah.
So, like connected to it was the Detroit Beer Company, and then they had this beer called the Dwarf, which they changed a little bit now, but it was
Fire.
Yeah, but they changed the recipe. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a lot more malt licorice back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
malt.
So what we would do, y'all, we would go get a pint, which was a little bit bigger than this, and before every show, we would go and we would down it. Literally, you couldn't take a breath, couldn't do nothing. You just had to down it.
To
Then
be
we would
in your
go
20s, but it's stupid.
Go on
And then
stage
intermission,
and then
go
perform. And then an intermission. As soon as we broke an intermission, boom, we go back through the alley, go through the back door over there. We would all get the beer.
Forgot about the alley.
And then
Yeah, we
would
wouldn't
shoot
even go
down
to the
the alley,
front.
bro.
We didn't go to nobody. We went
went
around and ran.
ran around.
But on top of that, still had a pint inside.
Right, and still had liquor on the inside.
Yeah, like that. I don't recommend that for no actors,
Bro, we were
no actors.
No,
don't,
that's stupid,
don't
bro.
rely on no type of
we
vice.
were drunk.
No, we were
all
definitely
the time.
fried.
Listen, I had 4
Every time.
DUIs in my 20s.
I had
Sheesh.
I haven't had any since, but in my 20s, I had
forgot
4.
about that.
4 kids, 4 DUIs. That's what I said. 4 of the best things that ever happened to me. 4 of the worst things that ever
And I
happened
got
to me.
2.
All in my 20s.
So I got 2, right?
all
so
in my 20s, bro.
Listen,
Man.
I got 1 in my 20s, and then 1 just.
My Kamal was looking like I had to wait till I get in my 40s.
Before I got mine, yeah.
Listen, dog.
Shoot.
We got
jail shit got me together,
we got what 8 DUIs between us.
All of us, yeah.
Damn.
8 DUIs, a whole bunch of jail time, some tethers. Niggas did time in other states. Like, we gotta, like, Nigga be looking at us like we
got,
just was,
got you
yeah,
together, bro.
yeah.
That 15 days I had in Atlanta, bro. I said,
Like,
oh
no.
yeah, I'm done with this, buddy.
No, that was one of them.
I said, I'm done with this,
Anybody
buddy.
talking shit, I'd be like, dog, you ain't never been to jail.
You ain't never.
Because one day
I
in
ain't
that
never
bitch
been
will
no
have
2
you
weeks.
saying, motherfucker,
Yeah.
you would never want to be in that bitch, let alone.
No.
Because when they take your, like, when your power is really taken, when you really understand that you don't have control no more.
Hey,
And you got to remember, so for me, it was 23-hour lockdown because it was still technically quarantine.
Oh, damn, nigga, you was in a hole, nigga.
Bro, so
This
I
nigga was in a hole for some drinking.
2 weeks,
I'm
bro,
in
in a
for some
whole nother
alcohol.
state. And I'm just like, this can't be life, dog.
Was y'all in jail where y'all had to take showers, or was y'all in
no,
jail?
no.
Just funky
He
for
was
those
in there
days?
2 weeks.
I was in there for 2 weeks, so
He
yeah.
was in there 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was in there a week.
So this
I
was
took
my
a shower.
system,
I took 2
Miles.
showers.
Yeah.
Nah.
Everybody else there,
But nobody
you know,
in the
they
shower.
don't know when they're going home.
Damn. You knew he
I
knew
knew I
he
was
had
going
2
home.
weeks.
So like in that how it was in that hour that you have when the doors open or whatever, everybody wants to rush to the phone. I don't need to call nobody. I'm
They
here
know where
for
I'm
2
at.
weeks.
They
Yeah,
know where
yeah.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? So I would always do the same time. I go take a shower because nobody was doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like shower, and then you can go outside.
Right. Get some
And
fresh air.
yes, and I need
You
that,
just
and I got to
stand
go
up
back.
to talking to son and talk to God.
Man, because
yeah.
bro,
Your freedom
do you
is taken
understand
from
for
you. You don't
23?
understand,
I want
bro.
y'all
23 hours.
be
is
in
wild.
this room for 23
understand.
hours
That's
with
wild.
one person.
Dude,
No,
you
that's
don't
wild.
understand.
with
Look.
one person or just by yourself?
That's
No, it was with one person. I had to tell him.
That's what Cat Williams said. He said, go in the closet, cut the lights out, sit in there. That's what jail like.
Yeah. See, not my jail experience. I got one DUI in my 20s. Mm-hmm. Then got another one visiting this motherfucker here.
Shit, I got a DUI dropping this going to the
me
crib,
off.
bro.
Yeah.
Would you really?
Yeah, dog. Shit, nigga, you was leaving the house. We was all at my crib. And we got
Fried.
at my
He
crib.
dropped me off.
I dropped it
I
right.
think I was visiting or something.
I was about to say, well, where was you at?
I was
Oh,
visiting.
it was in mine. Oh, you was
This
visiting.
is when I was living in New York and I was just visiting.
Oh, it's okay. This was New York time.
Yep.
Okay,
So you
this
dropping
is
them off
about
at mom's
06,
house.
07.
So you just live anywhere. You've been
No.
in New York.
Was I dropping up at Pam house? At Pam house or
I was
at the house you were sharing with? Well, you was living with Pam at the time, was you? I don't know, whatever. But I dropped the nigga off somewhere.
And then as soon as you dropped them off,
It
I
was
got
Pam.
all,
It was
yeah,
Pam.
I got all the way to the crib, dog. I lived on Mount Vernon and Woodward. I got to Claremont and Woodward and went to sleep
at the light?
at the light.
Oh,
and,
that's you.
And just rolled into the. They was like, I was like, shit.
Nah.
It's over with.
I'll take it a step
I'm
further.
like, hello, sir.
Because you know what it is, bro.
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. You
This
know.
nigga- This how I know I'm a true actor, nigga, because that last one I got when I was, what was that, 2022.
Okay.
Visiting here, I was riding through Farmington. I got lost, and I wasn't even really looking at my phone like that. So me riding home, so I get flicked. I'm literally sitting there. I was like, all right, well, we just about to do this right now. So mind you, I'm fried, but I started talking to this dude. He like,
With ease, you know.
I was cool. As he walked up, I said, "What's up, man?"
Hey,
I said,
man.
"I'm just here visiting." I got lost. He like, "Okay, well, you got the tail light is out and the tags are expired." So in my mind, I'm like,
I'm going
my
to jail.
motherfucking mother told me she insisted that I drove her truck. Stop getting all those Ubers. It costs too much money.
Oh, my
And I
God.
drove her truck. So anyway,
Fucking get a ticket and go to jail.
fast forward.
That's funny.
He like, yeah, man, you been drinking. I was already taking my seatbelt off. Like,
You already know.
Like I can get out, or you? He like, nah. Turned around, all that. He like, you want to blow in the breathalyzer?
No,
it ain't even no big deal.
There's
bro.
no point in doing that.
Yeah. I get there, he's fingerprinting me, so I'm sitting there looking at my mugshot picture. I grab my phone and take a picture of the mugshot. He like, you can't do that. I'm like, look, man, like, you know, I'm about to be in the holding cell. Like, I ain't tripping. So before I had to go in, I said, look, man, I got a conference call tomorrow on Monday morning. I got to take one of these phones.
Right.
I have to. He like, we can't do that. I said, look, man, everybody, they know where I'm at. So I just need this car. I'm gonna be in the conference call. I'm not calling nobody like that. Sure enough, Monday morning, I was on the conference call in jail, literally sitting
That's
like
wild,
with the camera off, of course. But
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I stuck my shit in jail too one time, and we was supposed to be doing some Halloween shit. I called Kamal like, "Hey, bro, I'm in jail. Like, I ain't gonna be able to make it. What's that?" He like, "Man, like, how you do this?" I was like, "No, nigga,
I'm really in jail,
bro."
Yeah.
So like, they like kicked me out the back door or something. Like, they took my whip or whatever, and I was in jail for like an hour or so, and they kicked me out the back door. And then they had to come get me. So I'm literally walking through Oak Park, bro, just walking like. And finally, I hopped in the car with these niggas. Like, he like, bro, I thought you was lying,
huh? And you still did
and we still went.
That's
We should start, bro.
classic
We
shit.
did still
Speaking
go.
of taking the car, bro. For me, it was like, bro, I literally showed this man. This is in Atlanta. I said, "Sir, I'm just coming from a rap party." True story. Everything I'm about to tell you is true story. He said, "Oh, is you a rapper?" I said, "No."
Oh wow.
A rap party like in film. He goes down the line. Whoa, what film? I'm like,
You would
behind closed doors. Da 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 da. I said, "Sir, I'm not from here." I said, "But I can show you." He's like, "Oh yeah, it's just 4 minutes away." I said, "Right, yeah." I said,
You thought you was off the hook at that moment.
"Man," I said, "Can I call them to come?" And they was like, "Yeah." So he let me call them, and they got whoop, whoop, real quick. He said, "Yeah, y'all can take the car." I said, "The car? The car
got me.
Don't take me." That whole time I thought I was cool, like he wasn't tripping.
No, y'all.
Y'all can take the car so you don't have to get it impounded. I'm like,
Ooh, if you'd have got that boy impounded for 14
And it was a rental, I'm sure.
well, no, no, I took my car.
Oh, okay.
The Challenger. No, I was just there for a couple hours then.
No, I said if you would have got it impounded. Oh, you was there in jail for
Yeah. And then had to come back.
Oh.
You
And
know,
do the time.
and do time. That was in 2022.
Wow.
Yeah.
So look, like, we all came together in a hard time as some alcoholics. Now, we could have destroyed ourselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
nigga.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we really,
real life.
really could.
Nigga.
Real life.
Mentally, we could have destroyed ourselves. And we didn't, you know,
Yeah.
and we are so much better as people than we were
First of
then.
all, we're walking examples of resilience.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
And true alcoholism.
See, you look like alcoholic. Like,
Right. That nigga ain't had a drink in his life. He looked like
he
had
look like a fucking
he drink
dark
640s a day.
Right. That nigga look like some
You
E&J.
had some hard times,
I
man.
mean, stick to the point.
some ripple.
No, but I like that all three of us are a walking testament.
Yeah.
Literally, for
Yeah.
people to look at it as an example. That's why I always tell people, don't do what I did. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like, or
Please.
don't handle certain
Please.
situations the way I did, please, because I've done enough for a lot of people. You know? But
Yeah, man.
yeah, it just hits the nail on the head where we literally built that foundation of recklessness.
We did.
and we all paid for shit.
Like,
a certain
I remember shit checking
Agreed.
in when I'm sitting down in the crib, and dude's like, "What's that on your leg?" I'm like, "It's called a tether, son."
Yeah.
They're like, "How do you explain it?" I'm like, "Yeah, the police
Yeah.
need to be able to find me, and I can't leave it." He like, "Well,
no.
but like, how do you you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
We was reckless, dog.
I had the breathalyzer. Emory,
Right, that's right.
Emory was like, "What
Yeah,
is that
that's-
that beeps?"
yeah.
I was like, "It's a little machine
Oh,
that
before you
Daddy
get to-
has to blow in."
We get the car.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't even in the car. I had the portable joint.
No, he had to
so
just
that
do it,
joint
period.
used to blow. I would have to blow between 8
6
a.m.
a.m.? Oh, yeah.
and 10 a.m. or something like that. If you missed that window,
Yeah.
bitch ass Michelle, my PO. she
Oh, man, my
on
PO
me,
was so bad,
on me.
bro.
But that's why I again, don't handle
she was
things the way I
horrible.
did, because I used to be in LA like, hey man, fuck Farmington, they can come get me. You know? So
And they will.
I blew dirty in this shit before as well. She like, yeah, it came
Oh.
back that you had alcohol in your system.
I blew
like,
dirty ones too, bro.
I'm like, man,
They was about to come get me, bro.
No,
Listen, they was
on it.
about
It
to
reports
listen.
back.
They was about to come get me. She was like, "Yeah, just sit right there and wait. We gonna let you take it again in a minute." I'm like, "No, hell no, I'm out this minute."
Oh, you had to go in.
Yeah,
See,
I had to go
the
in
portable
to
joint, yeah.
what was the name of SARS? I don't know. It's some type of acronym or whatever the hell it
Yeah.
is that you had to go in. They do, and then you do
That
your
was here?
thing. Yeah.
That was that on,
That was on Living Noise and
no, I
7
went
Mile.
to 5 Mile and
What type
Telegraph.
of niggas discuss? We about to go.
We want to let everybody know who's
Nah.
talking about real life
It's-
shit.
hey,
it's,
man.
It's some nigga that's one, it's just one sip away from being an alcoholic, and we want to show him that ain't what you want to do. Put that shit down, my nigga.
mentally
Because
And you know what? I'm sorry to interrupt the cram, but like we're not doing nothing more than Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, no,
Right?
Vehicular homicide.
oh yeah,
All that he did, but he's get to be Iron Man.
But I mean, it's the highest
That's resilience.
grossing. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I mean,
same
tell
shit.
your
Charlie
story, bro.
Sheen, all them motherfuckers be
Charlie Sheen. I totally forgot about that.
Charlie Sheen been getting bitches
He
8
getting
since
fucked
'93.
up, bro.
You know what I mean?
Don't give a fuck, bro. It's cool for them. Like that's what they supposed to do. Like they
Yeah.
respect it as that shit. But we can't be like that.
Nah, I mean, I think we definitely are pulling the Jay-Z approach to where it's like, I'm showing you what, don't do what I did. You know what I mean? I
Hov did that, so hopefully you won't have to
go to that. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's huge. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And everybody, and then Kendrick, like I said, even in that daddy issue shit, everybody talking about what their daddy didn't do or didn't do this. Like, also, nigga, what did he teach you not to do?
Correct.
What did he show you not to do, bro?
Correct.
No, you.
Because that's worth just as much, maybe even more than somebody telling you, hey, don't shoot this shit, don't take this
Yeah.
drug.
Yeah.
Nigga, I see how you was on that drug. I ain't
Right.
touching that shit.
Correct.
It's
No,
a whole total difference, bro.
No, I wanted to-
And oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
As far as outside of 05, you know, going into father passing, career, all that type of stuff. Were there any other moments in your life where you reached like a real, I say a speed bump. I won't say a roadblock because you weren't trapped behind it. You clearly got over it, but
Yeah, I
there
mean, I would
low
say I
point?
would
like
say
where your
my-
mental felt like you weren't stable.
Yeah, I mean, my divorce. You know what I mean? And that here's the thing. That's more so one, just, you know, obviously, divorce is never anything, right? That's not nothing to play with. But I started looking like, man, I don't want to go the route of my parents. You know what I mean? And I was never like affected by their divorce or anything like that. You know, coming into another family with my stepbrother, stepsister, stepmom, that's always been good. But it's like, I look at Diallo and Jamil, my brother and sister-in-law, and I'm like, they did it for 30 years, bro.
But also too, bro, I just think like when we do that, we kind of limit our shit and what it's supposed to be. Like
What you mean?
what we supposed to have is for us. It's not gonna be like nobody else's. So if we say, I see that as a good marriage, I see that as a good marriage, I see that as a good marriage, you get this shit in your head of what a good marriage is supposed
Too
to
much
be.
comparison. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you just miss
yeah.
out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
and that's,
yeah.
like I've been doing that shit my whole life, and I've been missing out on the true dope shit because I've had this shit in my mind about what was supposed to be happening.
Yeah.
and all the other shit was coming in, and my mind is going off what's not coming in, and I think I'm supposed to have because some other motherfucker got it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And I have, I ain't gonna say ruined situations because everything happens for a reason, but I know that I have messed up quite a few things thinking in that manner.
Yeah. But I mean, what I will say to that, though, Emory, is that I think that it put me in a whole nother gear once that divorce happened to go even harder than I was going.
So
know
you
what I
took
mean?
you took the positive route.
Yeah, it was like, yo, this is not gonna stop you. You know what I mean? You wanted this. You know, you have this vision for you. Everybody has a vision for themselves in their life, right? As you know, married and children.
How long were you married?
We was married for 3 years, 4
Okay.
years, 4 years. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he was there for. I mean, you know,
Talk
what I mean?
about that too, because both, like, I've never been through that. You know what I mean? So both of y'all, like, you guys have been through a divorce.
He
Talk
took the
about-
optimistic
yeah.
route. I took the escape route as far as drinking to forget. You know, because you figure most people don't know how impactful it is when you sign up to do life for somebody and that just dissolves.
Yeah.
And you've conjoined your whole being with somebody else and you're one.
Where you're back in that state of mind how we was when we first met, that what the fuck do I do now?
I was lower than that. I was like,
Yeah, but
wow,
also,
I thought I was changing the game with having a family foundation. Where it's
Yeah,
like, I didn't
yeah,
grow
yeah.
up with that, so,
So
I
you
didn't,
felt like you was doing exactly what you were supposed to be
I
doing.
feel like I shifted the mode, the trajectory of the family direction. Is like, oh, I'm about to be the one that literally stays together, you know, and fights through it. And when it failed, I literally was like, I forgot who I was. I ain't gonna hold you. And I got lost in acting. Like, thank God for not left in Vegas, because a lot of healing took place and I didn't realize it, because I was more worried about just staying fried and numb. Yeah. So I didn't think or feel. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we was fucking fried that whole movie shoot, bro. Oh my God.
You know, I'm just realizing, bro, like
we blazed.
I think me and you were going through that at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember you would come over back then, and we would be on my patio, on the back deck. I mean, I just remembered that, and I remember,
So y'all went through that shit at the same time. We went through the daddy shit at the same time.
That's why I'm breaking. Like, damn, that's
we all went through
crazy, bro.
Shit at the same time.
When did you divorce? What year?
I think it was finalized was 2021. Yeah, because I remember.
So technically, So technically, mine was finalized 2019.
Because the pandemic was 2020, right? Yeah. And I remember at that point, right. So that's what I'm trying to count. So we were separated. Yeah.
And that's crazy because we had switched. Because I went to LA at that time. You came
and I came back here.
Yeah.
And then that's why I'm like, motherfuckers don't realize how close in proximity we all were at all times. He done went to LA, I came back here, but I went back to LA every fucking week, taking classes.
We together in LA, we together here,
Dog.
Oh, that's crazy.
That shit was crazy.
I totally, M would be back there like
shooting the breeze over a bottle, literally.
Just say, what am I going to do? Yeah.
We used to get towed down, dog.
And honestly, you want to know what's funny though? Like, now that all three of us are here, really think about it. How much we used to, amongst the three of us, we probably would polish off a fifth and a half, maybe 2 fifths. We were operating.
We were going back to the store.
That's how you know.
Back to the store.
We were still conscious and chilling.
Like what y'all want to do next?
Dog. Let's go have cigars.
We were.
That's why I'm like, I be looking at people, I'm like, no, we were drinkers.
Driving, drinking 40 ounces and all those type of shit, nigga. Like we was.
I remember having a 6-pack in the whip. Bro. We riding around like we drinking Mountain Dew.
Remember that what's name left that 40 ounce in my back seat, bro? Open. Garrett.
Yeah.
I drive over here. Nigga, beer just all in my back of my shit. I'm like, dog, this nigga left a open 40 ounce.
Yeah.
This like we was fried.
Yeah. But again, now when looking back at it as we've evolved, we looking back at that and saying, in those moments, we were trying to identify what to heal from. Because honestly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't just this what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like,
really
man, like.
We were trying to escape, but at the same time, define what it was.
Where we are now, if we would have had us back then helping us, you know what I mean? Because we were just one
had
talk
Miles,
away.
but he wouldn't help us.
Man, we was just one. What? We was
you twice our age, you know. So
all we need to do is see somebody doing it in a certain way. We would have stopped fucking with the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
or somebody did, but like, don't do X, Y, and Z.
That's all. We didn't have that, bro.
I didn't have guidance. No.
You know what I think?
The captains of all our teams.
I think too. One thing that we're forgetting, outside of marriage and divorce and outside of fatherhood and this, that, and the other, and outside of losing and outside of DUI, dude, the pressure,
man.
Like, it was a lot of pressure on us, like, to be the ones that are going to make it. And some of it we put on ourselves, right? You know what I mean? But, like, of course, when you come into acting.
And after a certain time, people stopped coming to see us do well. They knew we was going to do well. They came to see if we was going to be fucking up or not. They came to see if it was going to be bad. And they would look at us in a lens, like, because they already know it's going to be good or whatever. And we've done good things. They just wanted to see something go bad.
Yeah.
So we had that, bro. We had that energy every time we stepped on that stage. And we killed that shit, bro.
Yeah.
What would y'all say to some younger cats, like how we used to operate? Like, what advice would you give?
Man,
don't do it.
No, I would just.
But you got to give a reason why.
You can't really. First of all, I would tell them that they're gonna have to go through what they have to go through. It's nothing that I can tell them. If they got their mind dead set on what they want to do, they can happen. All I can do is let you know what happened with me in those situations, because you're not gonna be the same because we're two totally different people.
Yeah.
But as far as I went and how that alcohol treated me, I almost lost my relationship with my kids, with my girl at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I almost lost my family relationships. I was doing stupid shit that I never in a million years would have thought I would have done. fucking with that shit. And I gotta let them understand, nigga, that's just a spirit for real. They call it a spirit for a reason, bro. You accepting to become another motherfucker every time you hit that bottle.
Yeah.
And I don't like the person who I am when I hit that bitch, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I had to understand.
I learned my
So
shit.
sorry.
I learned my shit through a dope fiend. He told me, he said, Doc, you're bad, in doing your music, but you wasting a lot of time. And he said, how long you think it take you to drink a 40? I'm like, 15 minutes. He said, bullshit, right? He's like, at least 30, right? Well, he just talking about
Like, sipping was.
and not to mention the after effect, not wanting to do nothing. Then he multiplies. I mean, you drink a week every week. I said at least 12,
Probably.
at least.
For sure.
He said, so you wasting almost 6 hours time. You wasting one day, one full day you dedicated to drink.
Yeah.
I
But
said-
one thing about after getting over the hump of not drinking was feeling how I felt the next day, or after that shit was out of my system, feeling clean, feeling pure,
Optimistic.
But if people was able to feel that also, like they've been drinking so long that they can't stop. But if they was able to feel how it feel when they off that shit just for a minute, I think they'll go differently. Like the way you wake up, how you feel about your day, what happens for you when you sleep. And what you don't understand is when you drinking all that alcohol, your body is taking the time while you sleep to help fix that, to help filter it, to help make it better. It's taking all the shit energy from what else supposed to be getting fixed.
Yeah.
But when you don't drink, it has the opportunity to fix all the other shit that's really bad, other than helping you with your, filtering out the alcohol.
Right.
So you got to understand that you really, it's like a night and day type of thing, and people not correlating that either. Like literally, like your next day depends on this shit. Like you partying now, but you borrowing that shit from tomorrow.
Ooh,
Absolutely,
that's
because
good.
now, at almost 47, it's no way, bro. I need a whole day to my whole next day is gone.
I can't lose the next day.
3 days, bro. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
lose it. Like,
Right.
it just means too much to me now. And if I and to answer the question, if I was telling somebody younger that shit, that's how I would explain it to them. Because you can't explain it to them like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do
But
this.
keep in mind though, y'all. I'm the oldest, right? So if I was 20, I believe I was 25. That means you was 24. That means you was like 21.
Yep.
So, this is all done in our 20s to our early 30s, right?
Yeah.
Trying to tell a 20-year-old not to, especially nowadays, bro.
Right.
They do that, pills, everything. So, I guess my approach, Emory, would be, I wouldn't want to be a hypocrite, you know what I mean, and act like I didn't do the same dumb shit when I was in my 20s. But I would tell them, you probably will get so much further faster if you don't. That's I just think if we, and I still believe that to this day, we would be probably even further, you know what I mean,
Absolutely.
if we weren't doing all of that then, right?
Absolutely, bro.
Because the way we
bro.
think now, we're thinking as businessmen,
please,
we're
bro.
thinking as, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It would have been totally different.
totally different, bro. You know what I mean? So that would be, do what you will,
we
but
need
I'm
to-
telling you, you probably gonna get further faster if you put the bottles down,
Yeah.
put the drugs down.
And we also need to learn what we need to learn so we can tell the next motherfucker that shit.
And
too.
that's right. That's a segue into what I was gonna say. Like, because realistically, like you said, man, we can't act like we didn't operate a certain way, act a certain, wild out, all that. But in my opinion, my advice to anybody, watching this or younger cats that are just enjoying life, having fun, with their crew, is, I would say, it's cool to have the fun, man. Live the journey. Because a lot of that, if you in acting, a lot of what you done live comes out in characters, bits and pieces here and there. But I would say learn how to organize what you're trying to heal from and don't let that shit snowball. Because that's the one thing we do, we're told as black men, is, you get over it. Man up.
Yeah.
Get over it. You quit crying. Stop trying to be transparent. You sound sensitive. All this stuff, right? So men hold it in. Whole time, it's almost like holding on to poison.
Yeah.
And
it is.
it contaminates your whole body. So I would say, just define different things that you discovered. Because for one, you got to discover it as far as a trauma. but then accepting it, and then kind of moving forward, with organizing how you heal from it. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, because you gonna go through some shit. It's just
even on your
inevitable.
own too. Like you got to look at the people who doing that type of shit. Like look at the people who are alcoholics. See how their lives are. See what it is. I remember
Both my grandparents were alcoholics.
Dude was this dude was. I was taking pictures for school, whatever, in college, and I was taking pictures of him, and he was smoking some crack or whatever, and he was like, "Don't ever do this," and he was smoking the crack. And like the smoke, like he looked like a skeleton, like it just looked like death. Mona,
The way this nigga be describing this.
That nigga was like, he was like, "Don't do this, don't ever smoke crack." Then he just hit that shit like. Yeah, I was like, I won't.
You know, I think too,
like that. He convinced me, bro. He convinced me right there.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about it, big dog. I won't.
Yeah. I won't. I promise you, my nigga. You won't.
Don't ever do this.
I think that's the worst drug smell ever to me.
Dude, that shit smell like somebody's skin. Like it's a smell that you just can't talk about. Like it's just that's what it is. Like crack is like a.
That's what made me fell out of
It's kind of like dingy smell, like a. I don't even know how to explain.
like a
that
dirty
shit.
couch with smoke.
It smell like it smell like a dirty couch, something like that, like something rank. But anyway, whatever.
That's what got me away from drugs. The guy who fly on the mothership. When I seen him doing it, I was like, I'm straight. Let me go back. I'm in the wrong.
That's all it take, bro.
Yeah.
All it take is for you to see that
and
shit.
He didn't mind, and then he threw his feet up on the music console too. It was at the disc. Man, his feet looked like he ran away. He was a runaway slave, and he was still running. And I was like, I'm straight, bro.
Hey man,
You know what too, man? What the truth is about, what would you tell a younger, bro, you are decreasing your chances to make it, right? I don't know if we didn't have us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
to fight through a lot and still be able to come out on
you can relate to.
man, and still come out on top. But just think about who do we start with?
and right there,
Where
like,
are they right now?
We were the captains of our ships too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we had to go home and be those ones also too. It wasn't like we was going home and somebody was there to motivate us to be. No, like we had to go home and be that one to our families also.
Correct.
So
Correct. Which goes back to me about saying the pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, wait.
Like
Literally,
and we just didn't understand what was going on at the time, and that's how we transferred it over. But I do think if we would have had a better option or somebody who telling us something a little bit different,
somebody to just listen instead of saying man up,
or this
Be a
how it's
man.
supposed to be, all this other shit. No, you're right,
It's
man.
a simple fix.
Yeah.
Just listening.
Yeah.
That's it. That man just may need to vent instead of being judged. 'Cause most of the time, everybody in here knows the moment that you've been transparent with your lady, they use that against you down the line.
Absolutely.
And that's
Not
what
all. I ain't gonna say all.
I'm not majority.
A lot of them.
Majority of the time.
Yeah, they will.
I said, when I had my stroke, and I'm like, damn, I forgot, babe. Oh, let me guess, man. You had a stroke. I'm like,
See,
Damn.
like, bitch,
crazy.
if
So
I
I
meet
got-
women,
fuck
I'm
was
gonna smack the shit out
So I
of you.
did get her back. When she, my eyes hold you emotional because your stepdad put his dick in your mouth. So I got her.
What's wrong with you,
It's hey, tap. My tap was bigger
The
than her
views
tit.
and opinions said by this nigga Black.
man?
But no, I told the truth. I said, you ain't like how that feel, did you?
Right.
She like, hell no, I said, yeah, you think me having a stroke was easy?
Right.
You feel me?
Man, you didn't have to compare it to that.
No, I did because she thought it was a joke, and she was like, I
Yeah,
guess
you gonna
because
go below the belt. I'm gonna go to
I
hell.
hit,
Yeah.
and when I hit hard.
No, bro, she was at a low point, man.
Well, she was.
So why you let it? So
She
why
should.
would you go lower than her?
She was at a low point when she did what she did. I don't care about none of that.
Christ.
I don't care about none of that when she tried to disrespect.
What would you say to the young man, man?
Oh, yeah, just never give up on your vision.
That's easy.
And
Like, elaborate.
No, elaborate. Never. Just know. As a man, you have visions. As a boy, you have dreams. So when you see you getting of age and you ain't at where you need to be, turn them into visions. Because when you dream when you younger, you know what I mean, you get to play around and go in and out. But when you're a man, you don't have no choice. You have a vision. You got to stay focused. And because most of, like y'all was at an age when y'all was young, but y'all wasn't teenagers.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Imagine if y'all was going through that as teenagers, like them white boys that was on the Goonies and all them young white. They was going through that shit when they was 13, 14 years old.
But we kind of, I mean, we was going through a lot then too.
And
though.
doing hard drugs. No, they was
doing hard drugs.
They was doing hard drugs, bro. Old boy from Weird Science, I don't even remember their name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They did some real messed up drugs.
Yeah.
It was 13, 14,
But
15,
I mean,
16.
but when I got to LA, I realized how, you know, how dope it was for us to grow up how we grew up, because you can say that you grew up with a bunch of money, but them motherfuckers was fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they was really fucked up.
In
you know?
LA.
Yeah, like really fucked up. So I'm, you know, you can say whatever you want to say, bro.
I'm grateful. Yeah.
I am grateful that I, you know, didn't grow up like them motherfuckers did, because it was pretty bad. But let's just change it for a minute, bro. Let's get on a happy note. Not a happy note, but just on something like, do you remember the first time that you was like, damn, I can really do this. I'm really good at this. I can be the man at this. The first moment.
Yeah, it would probably be rules to the game. You know, for me, because I mean, I want to say voices in my head, maybe, and that's just because, you know, how it'll even happen of me becoming a director. You know what I mean? I was just in the cast. You know what I mean? But to be able to write, produce, direct, star, you know what I mean? That was 2007, and I was just like, man, you know, standing ovations for us. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I can.
It's my life.
I can really do this, bro. You know, no training. You know what I mean? We just went out there and did it. So I think that's when I knew for sure. I maybe thought it like, oh, you know, love is like, oh, it's kind of cool, you know, but I'm still transitioning from music.
Right.
So I'm not even really fully in it right now. I just need a creative outlet because I'm not singing no more. You know what I mean? 2007, I think, would be my answer. Like, yeah, I can really do this. Yeah, for me.
What about you?
I had a few of those moments, but I think the most impactful one was when I living in South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa, and taking classes over there. And right before little Emory was born, so living over there for 5 months, taking classes at ACT Cape Town. So like they're most known, you know, acting school and everything, learning the Utahagen technique. But I remember being in the midst of that, and they were looking at me wanting to get to the States. They looking at me like, you actually from there? You get to leave, you know? And on top of that, naturally, I was kind of like, I was picking up on certain stuff quicker just from our experiences, like raw, you know what I'm saying? The raw stage like experience and everything, and then other experiences with like smaller films. But I remember sitting in that moment, and I remember telling my ex-wife at the time, I'm like, yeah, this it. And that was 2015, going into 2016. But I remember calling her, like, cause she had to leave because she was pregnant. But I remember hitting her up, and I was like, oh yeah, it's up from here. I can already tell. And she was like, why? I said, because, man, I'm far more advanced than these people who have been doing this since they were like 6.
Right.
So clearly I naturally have something going on here that I'm tapping into. And that was the first time that I fully felt like I tapped into like Emory the actor. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
Well,
For me, it was, I was in LA, I think it had been about 2015 or so or whatever. And was talking to some few people. And then they start talking about like our project. Like we had a movie out at the time. We had the sitcom was out or whatever time. And they were just talking about it, bro. And they was just so full of joy talking about our shit, bro. Wow. And what was happening and what we was doing. And they knew all our names and what was going on with us and all that shit. And that's when I was like, wow. Oh, damn. Because these people haters. So they not gonna say nothing good about, you know what I mean? Like, if they not really feeling it, they not saying nothing good about your ass in LA. You know what I mean? Because they'll feel like they, you know, they not a good judger of character or whatever it is. So they not just gonna say nothing good about you. So with them knowing who the hell we was, knowing our names, knowing what the fuck we have done, and then looking at us like, look how much you all have done. I was like, oh yeah, we got this. You know what I mean? And people who I've been looking forward to meet, like knowing my name, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like that. We was making some moves, bro, that was doing well even before we even knew what the hell was going on. Yeah. And we don't even know. Like, we was changing people's lives before we even knew. I remember when we did what's the rules of the game? What was the one where I went to prison at the end or whatever? No. Meet the Parents.
Yeah, Meet the Parents. Yeah.
Meet the Parents. Remember, towards the end, when I'm about to go to prison or whatever, I got that last monologue about being a family. It was a dude there. He did something to his daughter or his son. He did something like that, bro. He couldn't even take the shit.
He was stormed out.
He ran out the what's name. He kicked the door open. That they like, man, he out there crying. He did it. Like, we were really touching people, dog, in ways that we couldn't even comprehend.
Yeah. I would say one of my times was when we pulled up to Fort Bears Water Park, and we had a line wrapped around the whole park 3 times. I was like, and they rushed our limo, was shaking our limo, right? That was when I was younger. That was 92, 93. Then that same year, they did the top 200 countdown, and we beat everybody from 187 all the way to number 2. We went against Marky Mark the Funky Bunch. we beat Tupac, we beat TLC, we beat everybody. But we got the Marky Mark the Funky Bunch, and they were like, "Oh, we got a new champion." I was like, "Oh shit!" But we was like, "Man, you gotta realize y'all beat 187."
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah,
and that was huge. And the TV and Switchplay TV, when we got to deal with Dish Network, when we had to deal with Dish Network, and we already had 92 stations playing our stuff.
Okay,
but we didn't have the digital like we had now, so we had to really record the tapes and send them out every week. So that stuff was a challenge, but I knew we was able to do it because the team we had was incredible. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Before we get up out of here, bro, anything that you want to leave the people with? We all gonna leave everybody with a little bit of something. Anything you want to leave the people with, man?
Because I was about to say too. It definitely was 2007 because 2007, if y'all remember, that's when I became a radio personality too. Yep. But at that point, I felt like I could do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And we had access to it. That's why we own.
Yeah, but
we was getting lit at the radio station, bro. On air getting lit. Though that radio station life was fun.
It was. But
that shit was fun, bro.
I'll just I used to always sign off. Every time I signed off I would just say, you can become or you can wonder what you could have become. You know what I mean? That just simply means take the risk, man. Take the chance. You don't want to look back with regret like, man, what if I would have tried to do whatever? You know what I mean? So you can become the next great whatever, or, you can think about years later, what would I become?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, man, we were just talking about that last week, too. Voice in the Darkness. What's up, man? What you want to leave us with?
Again, just keep going for your vision, man, and always do it better than you did it before. If you see yourself not getting better than you did it before, you need to recalibrate yourself, or just stop doing it and just regroup.
Emory Law, my baby, what you got anything to say to the people before we leave?
Yeah, man. Just be you, and the rest will just flow.
Authentically you.
Yeah. And shoot, it go right back to the same thing that I end with every single last week. You are an authentic You are an authentic puzzle piece. God, all that is, whatever you like to call him, is the whole puzzle. You are an authentic piece, and you cannot fit in to your spot until you are yourself. That's why you gotta love yourself. That's why you gotta be yourself. And all that is can't be all that is without you being yourself, fitting in your spot.
Fact.
If you got a dope ass puzzle and it's one piece missing, it ain't a dope ass puzzle no more.
Straight up.
All that is need you to be yourself. So be yourself is the easiest thing in the world. Being somebody else is the hardest thing in the world. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Dope.
Check. 1, 2 for the mind state. Dez Cortez and Emory Law. Welcome to the show. Y'all tuned in now. Hit record, time to make it real. This that one show, mentally ill. We don't hide, we just chill. We say the kind of things that you feel. Raw talk from the couch to the curb. Every dark thought from the